Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Cold Chaos and we are playing City of Heroes on the Rebirth. This is a community gameplay, so if you want to join in, you can message me in game, you can message me through the YouTube chat, in the live chat, you can join me on Discord, link down in the description. If you do join the team, please be on the Discord. You do not need to talk, because if you do talk, you will be heard on the stream. But I want you there so that you can hear where we're going, what we're doing. We can sort of stay together a lot easier and go from there. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start playing. And we need to use, we need to give us a timed mission. Oh, hey, we got a mission there, so hit the home. Take a look at my missions real quick. Let me see. Okay, so what that 20 Sky Raiders, Terra Volta. That Sky Raiders. Let's just complete that one. One's pain. Do that, and I'm gonna grab a new one. There we go. A lot better. We got Towson Independence Port. Got 3 Independence Port. 2 Independence. No, 3. We got this one, this one. Let's do this first. To keep an eye out for the top. I'm gonna do basic street running as much as I can, going across the water here, so that's gonna be a bit harder. I see land here. Here. There we go. That's family. Don't need family. Oops. Run along here. Ooh. More family. Ooh. Jump up along here. See any... Oops. Go at the mission. You need to turn off my ninja run on this. Fighting more family. We got this guy here. Let's check out this. Huh? A good bit of damage for that one. There we go. Got him taken out. Hopes if I hit the right keys, doesn't it? There we go. Get a bit closer so we get more attacks off. I'm close enough to do that one. Excellent. That one? Just enough for that one. We really need to regain our energy now. That orange kappa really did some damage to us. Wow. I think we're cleared up enough. Yep. I think we pulled everyone from over here. Turn on my mic on Discord so if someone jumps in, they can hear me. Safe enough. Go ahead. Good thing I peeked around this corner. I want to have seen that guy there. Got him taken out. We haven't. Him too. Close enough range. There we go. Got him taken out. Nope, no. Around that. We're gonna get some endurance back first. Go from there. Him down. There, I think we have enough. He's not going to pull in. Close enough for that ability. Get a little bit closer. I think we might. I missed. Okay, we're definitely gonna be pulling 1 to 2 other guys with pulling him. So we're gonna get our endurance back up to full. There. Nope. Around that little build area. Definitely, if we pull him, we're going to pull the guy right behind him because they're both facing somewhat our direction. Yep. But we did not pull that guy because his back was turned to us. Dots, there we go. We got some dots going on it. Taken out. Bet you anything. I go this other way. Wrap around. We'll clear out a circle. Believe. one way to find out. There we go. He's down. Out real quick. Just a dead end. Okay. I think we can do it. Excellent. We did just get this one. Now we do need to get our endurance back up. We're gonna do that. And something I'm thinking about doing is no one's really joining in playing with me on Rebirth. So I'm thinking of stopping the Rebirth one for now and moving over to another server, doing the Homecoming, the sniper build that we've been talking about in the last several episodes. And seeing how things go that way. Which I'm sort of finding very interesting that no one's really joining on Rebirth. I'm gonna have to do a poll about that on what server people play on. I know it's gonna be 100%. You know, a good chunk of them will be on Homecoming. But I know that there's a chunk that play on like the other servers, like Thunder Spy, Purgatory, and stuff like that. So, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be over 75%. We'll say Homecoming. One of the boxes was back here anyways. We need to come back here anyhow. Yep. Wouldn't have been able to finish the mission without coming back here. Now let's just walk back to where we were because I was wrong. Hey, got a clue out of that one. Easily. Nice. Oh, I missed on that. Got him there. Ooh, big open house area. Box over there. This book I hear definitely have the that's okay. He's almost halfway through. First, it helps if we don't miss his move. Oh, it's a purple copper. That was close. That couple was hitting hard. Wow. Oh, there was another guy. Oh, there's roamers. They're just yellow. For a second, I thought I was gonna join his buddy. That one. Just on that. Last hit. There we go. We need to get our endurance back up. We got the roamers. One guy there. Ooh, yeah. Let's get full endurance. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these. I can. Let's make that a defensive thing. Because we're gonna need it with that kappa. Okay. Close enough. So what we can do is hit this. This. Come on, you gonna come up and say hello? I'm gonna use more of my abilities, or are you afraid? I think he's afraid of me. That went a lot easier than I was expecting. And since we have the buffs on, I want to keep it going. Go. Getting some good hits in. Okay, got that. I can pull him by himself. If they'll come over. He may just stick with using the Tommy gun. Don't want to get too close because I want to try to keep it with just these two guys. There we go, got him. Really good shots here. If they'll land. There we go. Oh. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to wait to get some more endurance back up. But since we made the mistake. There we go. Him down. So we've cleared out this area. Jump, jump. They're all yellows. Do this. We only have 3 more boxes to find, too. They'll see those guys moving. We'll hit him in the back. Move in closer. Get a bunch of them. There we go. Got him. Oh, we got a bunch of health. Here's that one. Wait. Okay. That's a good knockdown. Take him out while he's getting up. Always works for me. One thing I'm trying to figure out for the sniper is if we do the sniper on homecoming, there's 3 different ways I can do the build. I can do them, or 4 ways actually. I can do them as a blaster. I can do them as this, which would give us the highest yield damage. I could do them as a sentinel, which would also give a good high crit chance. And the second highest damage output. I could do it as a defender or corruptor. I'd probably go the corruptor direction and go that direction. Or I could do controller, or actually no, it would be dominator. I could do a dominator because dominators do have the assault control. And go that direction, be able to control them that way with, you know, different gases and stuff like that. If I do blaster or corruptor, I know I would have devices so I could plant bombs and stuff like that. Sentinel, I would have to look at things and figure things out for the secondary, for the defensive, on what I would choose. As I don't remember exactly what all they have there for the defensive stuff. Here. Ooh, getting close. We actually knocked him down. Okay, for the Kappa, we're definitely waiting for full energy. I think I'm going to risk it here. We did one of these. We still have the health. We have a couple accuracies. So pop this, pop these 2, and then we'll attack him. Go that route. Pop these now. He's gonna come up and want to hit. He's gonna want to smack. Probably gonna hit hard. hit him hard while he's down. There we go. That worked out perfectly. That one knockdown made it so that we could really burst him down while we have our buffs. Throw the attacks. Got that done. Excellent. You have a guy right there. I want to get some endurance. Have our buffs on, our inspiration buffs on. Anyone else in the area? There could be some people around on the very side of this crate here. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. There we go. Okay, there can be a guy back here. There can be some more guys over here. I'm focused on right now. Okay, got that part clear. Good enough now. Take that. Someone's joining in. I like that. And get a single hit off on us. Anyone up there? You want to do? Oh. One solo guy. Got him. That was easy. 3 white guys there. That's gonna make life easier. Made it even easier that I was able to solo pull him. That was a surprise to me. This guy. Oh, he's gonna come up and say hello, and I'm gonna miss the punch. I'm hearing more probably down there. Not seeing anyone. I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. We got some revives and break freeze anyways, and some last one. There we go. We've completed the mission, but we still have some stragglers. You know me, I like to clean up an area. And I clean this area up. Go. It's taken on. There we go. Got him. Okay. Nope. Got some guys back up here. No one there. So I have that group there, and then the one guy up there, and we've cleaned out this area. Back from the high ground. Well, only 2 of them of the 3. That's good. Pull the 3rd one. There we go. Jump up here, and we got this last guy right here, this Kappa. So we're gonna heal up, get our health back up, and see what we can do about taking him out. Well, we will take him out. Pretty much guaranteed. If the oranges couldn't take us out, almost took us out, but if they can't take us out, I don't think this yellow is gonna take us out. There we go. Everyone's taken out. Got that all done and taken care of for a mission. Nice little fun one there. Next mission is... select that task. That's 5th column. Don't know where an independent port house are. If you know, you can go ahead and comment. Let me know. Happy to go to that area and we can get the 20 house that we need. And lead up. Ooh, up here. Let us. Yes, it will. Okay. We're going to 5 foot. Keep an eye out. This bridge. Think we're gonna go bridges because I have to teleport. Down some solid ground here. Council. Fifth column fighting the council. Column. There we go. Of course I can. I don't have a mission for there. Run around. Fine. Go up, we'll look here. We'll go up, around, down, and around. Direction we. I believe it was on the bridge that I was seeing them. Oh, hey. Speaking of. I get the wrong way from me. There we go. There's one. Or three, should I say. Right area. Have to keep an eye on. And go under the bridge. Go on the bridge. I need to be on the bridge. Ooh. Sorcerer first. I am. Good. Wrong key, of course. Oh, more to get. Not getting us any experience on any of this, but hey. Green sorcerer. Definitely. Got that. Definitely need to get our endurance back. Only one, but made it so we have to do only 11 more. Family. Council. Fifth column. Where are all of the house? Oop. Right there. That gives us 10. Okay. All right. So 7 more to get. A bit of sneeze fit, so I mute the mic. Ooh. Here. That. We're gonna do it again. One more time. Okay, got him. So all that's done. That whole entire group allowed us to finish that off. Let's go to Steel Canyon. Here. Get our endurance up so that we can use the teleport across. Actually, I'm gonna run across. Save us some endurance. Oh. Save endurance. Like something tried to shoot at us. Teleport. So, and we're going to Steel Canyon. Excuse me. E. Missions. Oh, right there. This the one that's bugged? I believe that's the one that's bugged. That's at 24. Let's do the Sky Raider attack. That one's a bugged one. Hey Axel, how's it going? Energy Melee can be a really good set. As I stated in the video, you want to base how you socket your enhancements based on the secondary that you choose. So for example, if you choose regeneration, you want to socket more towards either accuracy or damage. If you choose something like shields, you want to socket more towards disorientates so that you don't have as many enemies hitting you because you don't have the health regeneration and stuff like that going on. You know, especially if you have something like invulnerability where you have a bunch of toggles going on and you're having to manage your endurance a lot, having that disorientate on there, especially like the whirling hands one, socketing that with 3 disorientates so that you can try to disorientate everyone in you and you can pace the combat to your liking is very important with Energy Melee. Oh, nice. Do you, I forgot, do you play on any of the, private servers? I think we talked about before and you said no because you're in the Netherlands. And I mentioned the Unity server to you, which is in Europe. I could be wrong though. Yeah, on live, the mains that I played was an electric blaster. I got to 50. Then City Villains came out, and I did a mastermind that was mercenaries and what was it? Mercenaries and poison. And then when Going Rogue went out, I did a new mastermind that was robotics and traps that I switched over to a hero. And then I did a dual pistols. I can't remember why I did dual pistols. I know I did a blaster with dual pistols. And when the Sentinel came out, I did a dual pistols regeneration. Every time they did a major update, I did a another character. Because there was always an archetype or a new power set, stuff like that. Engineer first. Damn, he got it off. All because my first attack missed. There we go. Got the shield generator. Let's see. That's a porter. He's gonna engineer, raider. Definitely engineer first. endurance I can just unleash. There we go. Got them all done. We'll worry about the is it the porter last? We'll get, because we'll have to run after him. He's gonna jump around all over the place. Actually, no, I got it. That worked. Just unleash all the heavy hits on him first. There we go. We cleaned out this room. People to save. Gotta protect the equipment too. Clear out that area. That was full. Yep. Now we'll go down this hallway all the way to the end of this. Wherever it leads us. I did go in, mark it. Do what we did last time. You know, I'm surprised the wing raiders don't go up into the sky and attack from there more often. Now, you have that ability to fly up in the sky and attack from range. If you have someone who's ground-based, they're going to have a harder time getting up to you. I just fly up in the air. That's actually one of the builds of an energy guy that I have. That's what they do. Is when I have the height to get out of their melee range, I keep out of melee range and do that. First, there we go. Got him. We got enough endurance to do the run up here and here. Okay, that worked out well. Very top of this, make sure no one up at the very top here. Where did we come in from? Came in from this side. Here. The 4 different stack. It's gonna be there. here. Empty. Bummer. Get both of them, that's okay. Half endurance. I won't complain about that. Excellent, knocked him down. Took almost all of our endurance, but we got it. Back to here. Area we have to check. Down. Bang. Now we're on a good new route. That there. Oh. Gonna go right first. There. Couple raiders. Order back there. Let's pull to us. That worked out on our benefit. I'm gonna wait for my melee ability to pop back up. There we go. Ooh. Not gonna complain about that at all. Go. Let's mark this area so we know that we have the elevator. The way. This way. Able to knock down the porter before they can even go anywhere is always a good thing. Or that. here. Yeah, I figured out what I want my new dream game to build is. I want to do an MMO that had like a meaning for crafting and some randomization and stuff like that. But with Star's Reach being done, I'm just sort of like, what's the point? There's a group already doing it that's actually gonna do it better than I ever could. So I'm thinking I want to work on a random generation game, you know, so that the levels are randomly generated, giving for replayability, and add in time travel to it so that you can play wherever you want. You want it to be fantasy, it can be fantasy. You want it to be sci-fi, it can be sci-fi. Things like that for diversity. Nice. Being important again. Got him down. Back upstairs. Engineer. Order next. Graders I don't really worry about at all. They're nothing. Go. Engineer up there. I'm gonna get endurance up and then I'm gonna run up there. Take him out. Good enough. Run up, do a base punch because it has reliability to hit. Why did you port up here just to run away again? That was like a dumb move. Another engineer up there, along with the porter. Engineer first. But we'll get some endurance back. He ain't going anywhere. We got a lot of options here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this elevator first. Check it out. No, you don't. Got the captain. There we go. Okay, got that done. Excuse me. I'm gonna get the endurance up, then we're gonna get an engineer. Go from there. Officer of the wing. Still not as bright as the other winged officer. Using jetpack. That's something I'd like to see one of the private servers do, is the Skyraider jetpack. I'd like to see that as a backpack option. I'd love to see that as a backpack option. Let's wait for some endurance. Because how cool would it be if you could have the Wing Raiders back jetpack? That'd be awesome. There we go. Eek. Nothing up here. Safe up here. Yeah, let's. I'm surprised he didn't port one time. Have that there. That's the object that we need to protect. Definitely getting to 100% endurance before I jump in there because it's going to be a waived event. Got that. Okay, more coming in. Damn, I kept hitting the wrong buttons. That was on me. Okay, that's gone. So we wait for the porter to come back. And where'd he go? Over there. Come on. You're expecting me to leave my post. You're sadly mistaken. And that gave us time to actually get our endurance up. So him playing around, fussing around, porting around. No shield drone for you. Okay. Still protecting this because that objective's still up. Well, no, when we're done. Excellent. I did get the... I was worried I accidentally hit the raider with it. Wanted to get the first attack off on the engineer. Okay, that's done. So now the border's there. The endurance back up. We'll take on the two porters because that's gonna, well, at least one of them's gonna port around like a madman. Almost 100% guarantee that. And the game's gonna prove me wrong. Neither even bothered. There we go. Nothing down here. And everything in this section. So the two other people to rescue are in one of the other elevator areas. Or, no, we haven't even finished exploring this level. So no point in going one of those other elevator areas. We need to finish this area of exploration. Just because I'm being nitpicky. And dead end. It's the game proving me wrong all over again. The elevator, we gotta go up one of the other elevators or down one of the other elevators. Question I have is, what's the #1 gameplay mechanic of City Heroes that keeps you mainly coming back? Is it the character customization? Is it what was originally the respawning of the mobs where they wouldn't spawn in sight? Is it let's see, what was it? The random generated missions and maps? This is the one. And that one. Not this one. Those are the three main gameplay mechanics I can think of that make City Heroes sort of unique, especially in 2004. Because there was only one other MMO that did random generated maps, and that was Anarchy Online. City Heroes was the first MMO to have a huge, very customizable character creator. And then I think it was the first to have it where mobs didn't spawn inside of players. I can't think of another video game that had that technology. Now, granted, later on it got yanked out, which sucks. I'm sorry, you have something cool like that, you don't take it away. But then again, it could have been that they did an update and something got bugged and they couldn't solve the problem, so they had a choice of either, you know, keep that nasty bug in or disable the spawn from around the corner. Now, I know that they disabled it for the tutorial areas, and that's understandable because at that point, it's, you know, it affected people being able to get out of the tutorial. It actually created a bug. I'd also love to see the Sky Raider gauntlets. As a costume choice. And maybe even the helms, because the helms look cool too. I mean, they have the porting backpacks, the teleporter backpacks. While your buddy left you on your own. There we go. Came out from this one to this one. Here. Ooh. Boy. Gotta see what's behind this door. Bet you anything this loops back around. Yep, it does. Okay. Deal is we went, that was left. Go right this time. Go through this one, see where this leads. He did not teleport far enough away. Allowed me to continue my attacks. I love it. Done. There's an engineer there. Oh, I got enough endurance. I can do it. Oh, there's level. We just hit 25. Or 26. I'm sorry, we hit 26. We were 25. That means new power. This is the last one. Still have people to find. That'd be a good chance. I'm just making sure that with this big group of guys, we're not going to end up with an engineer somewhere. That worked out very well. One for one pulls. Working out nice in our favor. Keep up this streak for the whole entire thing. Nope. He was the one that decided to run up on me. Oh, 2 engineers. Okay. Got that power to repop. I'm going to wait for endurance. I am going to use my cone attack on that first engineer that I have. I'm hoping I will hit both engineers. Bare minimum, that is my hope and expectations. I'd love it if I knock both of them down. All I have to do is hit both of them so that they won't call in their shield drones. Because as long as you get the attack on, they'll never do the shield drones. And I think code-wise, that's one thing I would love to see the private servers fix, is that they still try to get their shield drones up even after the first time being hit. Yes, got both of them and I knocked the one in the back down. Okay, one hostage left. So it's the porter first. Okay, I actually dropped him. Good. It was because the burn effects. And there we go. All that. 3 porters. There. Engineer in the back. Getting that engineer first. Go. Oh, you know what I can do? That. Excellent. Done and done on that mission. Gotta finish this last guy off. Done. You have those porters up there that I want to get to. I think I'm gonna go ahead, do what I normally do. I'm gonna get my endurance up and I'm gonna take those last guys out. There we go. That's all cleared out. We can exit this mission. That mission done. We did level up, so go to Valkyrie. Zero. Teleporting here. There we go. The next level. Ooh. Yes, please. Another attack would be nice. For that. Up 1. All of my main attack through 6. So let's go powers. I'm shy by 1. I have 1 last power to get. Few of these. I have a few more of these. All of our powers there. Oh, let's go missions. Let's just run over there. Let's save our endurance. Or test out the new. Okay, it's just a big blast. The fireball blast. Not an actual full fireball blast because I didn't see the area of effect thing to it, but test that out too. Yeah, it's just a 1 single target thing. Oh, okay, because he's down. Would have been cool if it would have been full on fireball blast. Area of effect would have been nice. Ranged area of effect. Oh wait, that's right. This is the one that I can't do because I need another person. So let's do Telos Island. I wish I could do that one. It would be nice if I could do that one. I'd love to be able to do that one. But I'm thinking next episode I'm going to have to do an auto-complete on it because no one's joining me on Rebirth. And it's confusing me all the hell why no one will join on Rebirth to play. I'm wondering what's wrong with Rebirth. Rebirth, for people who love costume options, Rebirth is like king. Go around the building. That was a dumb move. I hit wrong. There we go. Gotta take out the commander. Since it's saying commander, I'm thinking either 5th column or the council. I'm gonna let my endurance catch back. What do you guys think? You think it's gonna be the 5th column or you think it's gonna be the council? It could also be Sky Raiders. Those are my 3 bets. And it's just because it says defeat the commander. It's Sky Raiders. So, this is gray stuff, so I think this is going to be a cakewalk. Right. Keep on forgetting I changed everything. Where'd he teleport you? Okay, somewhere over there. Nope. You're not going anywhere else. That's everything then. Yep. Now we go up to the next level. It's just a couple of raiders. Works for me. This room. Raider there. Got those guys down. There. There. Down to here. Raider. Here. Works for me. Oh, we're good here. We go up to the next elevator. One of those missions where it's probably multiple floors, but each floor is small. Okay, I saw some guys in there. We're gonna definitely wait for endurance. We have no endurance inspirations. We'll have to wait for endurance. Okay, we got endurance up. We'll there's one. There. Down. Here's some guys over. Captain. There we go, got him. Go here and Winged Raider. We'll get our endurance back. Oh, been caught. Don't know how that porter caught us. Did. Jerk. Hey, Smokey Fur. Yeah, it's fine if you just want to sit back and watch. I have like 3 people just sitting and watching and not really communicating that much. If that's all you want to do that. You want to lurk. You want to chat and communicate? Chat and communicate. I'm all for either one. There's times where I just lurk. There's times where I chat with the live streamers. The only time I get a bit disappointed is like when I'm watching someone and I send a chat message and there's like very few people watching and they like completely ignore chat and just play the game. Like, well, what's the point of live streaming if you're not going to interact with the people watching? Hey, Beavis, how's it going? And that's fine. You know, that's fine if all that you play is on Accelerator. Play on the servers you want to play on. Play on the servers that interest you. Each server interests me in different reasons. That's why I jump from server to server to server. If Homecoming has everything you want for, say, Heroes and none of the other stuff from the other servers doesn't interest you enough to pull you in, then just play on Homecoming. If you really like being able to customize your pets and that's the main draw, then just play on Thunderspy. If you want hundreds upon hundreds of more costume options, you want to play on Rebirth. It's all up to you. But my next gameplay is going to be on Homecoming. And something I'm thinking of doing is because I've done 20 episodes on Rebirth and not a single person has joined me. And this is all about playing with you guys, the community. I'm thinking of ending the Rebirth one early and going over to Homecoming because I'm pretty sure when I do the Homecoming one, I am going to easily find groups. Because when I did Thunderspy, I found people to group with. When I did Purgatory, I had people to group with. I jump on Rebirth and no one to group with. I mean, yeah, the whole entire goal of this is to get a character to level 50 on that server, but the primary goal is to play with you guys and have fun with you guys and goof around. I missed with that shot. Of course, also it's brand new ability, so it doesn't have any accuracies. So keep an eye. What I want you guys to do is keep an eye on the community post because I'm going to be posting a poll asking the question of, do you guys think I should just move on to Homecoming? I mean, I really want to sort of finish off this character, but that's a secondary thing. Oh yeah, I mean, so it depends. So Homecoming, you're probably using Homecoming's launcher. If you grab like Sweet Tea, Sunrise, Tequila, one of those other launchers, and put in the manifest for the server of the other City of Heroes servers, you'll be able to join them. And there's a new one that's came out, and I can't remember the name of it. I mean, I have to do a video on it, though. Okay, abilities pop back up quick enough with having this new ability in. Engineer there. We're gonna wait for endurance since we have that white captain there, which is a lieutenant, I believe. Yep, lieutenant. We have enough. Do it. There we go. Drained all my endurance. All my toggles went off. There we go. Oh, he spotted me. I didn't notice it. Nope, I want. That's what I want. Because of the shield up, they got defense. I have to sort of get through it. There we go. There we go. Let's bring up our two defenses that went down. We're gonna wait here. Oh, and earlier on, I was talking about the sniper build that I'm gonna do on Homecoming, and I have four ways that I've thought of that I can do it. I can do it as a blaster and do the highest damage possible, which would be good. And then do devices. I could do a sentinel and do the second highest damage output and choose some kind of defensive capability for them. I could do a corruptor and do the third best and then go that direction and have devices on that. Or I could go Dominator and do assault. Let me know what you guys think. What of those four ways would you guys like to see for my sniper build? Personally, I'm thinking highest output. I'm thinking going blaster for just pure on, you know, snipe, one hit wonder type thing. I mean, literally, the snipe ability would just have 3 accuracies and 3 damages on, nothing else. Well, no, correction. Might want to put in some ranged on those. That's the other thing. Should I max out the range or should I max out the damage? Or should I max out the accuracy? Those are the directions I can go. So many options. And not enough enhancement slots. Who is he doing that threatening gesture to? There was no one there. What was he doing? Threatening the pillar? Well, I'm thinking if I do blaster, I want to do the most damage possible. So I want to stack on like maybe an accuracy, 3 damages, and like a range. No, I do 2 accuracies, 3 damages, and 1 range enhancement. Is the direction I would do if I were to do blaster. That way, that one hit just knocks things out, and try to see if I could take out like reds and stuff with one shot. If I were to do Sentinel, I don't know how I'd go about doing that one. If I did the Dominator, it would be mainly, okay, do my sniper shot. When they get in close, do my control, back off, do more sniper shots type tactics. So each one would have different gameplay styles to them. And that's what's interesting. Sorry, up here. There. Run up. Got him down. Okay, we're good there. So my main question, though, is should I continue with Rebirth or should we move on and move to another server? Since the main primary goal of this is to group up with you guys. Where? There we are. Okay. Got them all. Exit out here. Missions do we have? Do that one. Yeah, and that's the thing. The goal. Okay, so there's 2 primary goals of this whole entire thing I wanted to do. One was group up with you guys, you guys watching. 2 was to let people know and show off the different private servers. Everyone knows of Homecoming. It was the first one. It's what everyone knows. Not many people are aware of Thunder Spy. Not many people are aware of Rebirth. Not many people are aware of Freedom. Not many people are aware of Unity. Not many people are aware of New Dawn. Not many people are aware of Purgatory. And then there could be other ones that come up that aren't aware of. And, you know, it's like every couple of months, like, actually not every couple of months. I'm wrong on that. It's like twice a year, I check to see if there's new servers. I scavenge the internet to see if there's new private servers and what they have to offer. And when a new one pops up, I'm going to do a video on it. Just like when Purgatory showed up. Just when Freedom showed up, I did videos on those servers and what makes them different. Because a lot of times when people start these servers, it's because they want to do something different that the other servers don't do. Okay, so let's mark that. There we go. I mean, I feel that one of the primary objectives for this Rebirth one has been done. And that's, I've done 20 live stream episodes of this. So that's been done. Exactly, and that's the whole entire thing about the channel. Is I like helping others out with information, and so that's why it's mainly a tutorial guides with some reviews, some interviews, and stuff like that. I don't remember how to get to Kratos. So, and that has been very helpful, because I've heard people say the reason they found out that the private servers are around is because of my videos. They see my videos, they see me talking about it, and then they may be watching a video on like a character build, or they may be watching a video on one of the power sets, things like that, and then they see, oh, he has videos talking about different private servers. And I think that's another thing I need to do. All the private servers I've covered on how to interact with them, but that was done 2 years ago. Do you think I should do another video for like 2026, or wait until the beginning of 2027 and do another video on, hey, here's the different servers, here's how to connect to them, to do another awareness boost that City of Heroes is still around? Smokey, you just made an excellent point there. That is a really, really good point. Do Homecoming, do the community gameplay on Homecoming, do my up to level 50 thing on that to get that crowd there, which will pull in more to get them aware of the other private servers. I didn't think that way. Thank you for bringing that up. I appreciate that. I was not thinking that way. Okay, so thanks to Smokey Purr, the decision has been made because of that excellent point he just made right there. I am going to stop with the Rebirth one. I already got 20 episodes in. So next Sunday will be Homecoming on Excelsior, doing that sniper build. So this week I'm going to work on creating the character, getting him through the tutorial so that he's in Atlas, and going from there. And then next Sunday we will be playing Homecoming. We'll do Excelsior because it's the most populated one and things like that. Ooh. But why stop there, Smokey? Why not compare it to EverQuest? Why not compare it to Final Fantasy 17? Why not compare it to each MMO? Grab some of that audience from these other MMOs. Because I already have a video where I compare City of Heroes. I did a top tier list of the superhero MMOs. Talking about City of Heroes, talking about Champions Online, talking about DC Universe Online and Ships of Heroes. And ranking them. Yeah, I that's a good thing to test out. I think the first one to compare to is World of Warcraft because it is the bigger one. And then probably do Final Fantasy 17 and stuff like that. And talk about the pros and cons of each. That's a really good idea. Thank you for that idea. That adds to my video list. I was already sitting there going, okay, well, I got these, you know, the power sets that I'm doing now for new and returning players, which, you know, every so often I get the comment of, why are you doing these power sets videos? Everyone knows how to use the power sets. And I'm like, apparently you didn't listen to the first sentence in the video. Of the, are you a new or returning player would like to know more about this power set? They totally skipped that part. And that just shuts them down right away. It's just like them complaining about my tier list for archetypes. The best, you know, the tier list for archetypes for new players. What would be best for new players? And people coming out and saying, oh, well, they should be playing things like the Peacekeepers and the Warshades. I'm like, no. There's unique gameplay mechanics just to them alone. That's them only. A new player's just trying to learn the basics of the gameplay mechanics. Throwing on more gameplay mechanics on top of that's going to confuse them, because then when they go to another class, they're going to sort of expect somewhat of the same thing. And not all classes have completely unique gameplay mechanics. They each, yes, do play differently, but sometimes there's small little differences between the two. Like the small differences between a tanker and a scrapper. The small differences between a brute and a tank. Things like that. The small differences between a corruptor and a defender. There are more differences between like a controller and a dominator. But, you know, that's just, you know, more ideas that you've given me, Smokey, for doing videos on City of Heroes. That can be done. And a way to get more audience eyes on that. Now, what I'm really trying to figure out is how to get people more audience eyes on Stars Reach. Because if Stars Reach does go into launch and is successful, it's going to be a main huge part of this channel. Because Stars Reach is making my dream MMO. And it's being done by developers I highly trust and respect. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have a bunch of different leveled characters on Excelsior. But I want to do once again, just like I've done with all the other servers, create a new character from level 1, take them from level 1 to level 50. And once I'm done with Homecoming, I think I'm going to go over to Freedom. Play on Freedom. It has double XP. Do Freedom. And then maybe cycle back around to Rebirth. And try Rebirth again. And maybe New Dawn. The Unity server, which is a European server. Play on there. There's some stuff there. Well, actually, what I should do... No, I'll do Homecoming, Freedom, Unity, New Dawn. Once I'm done with New Dawn, I'll come back to Rebirth. Then I'll do Thunder Spy. And we'll just go back around and cycle back around. That's the direction I think I'll go. But anyways, it is that time. I'm going to end the live stream. I need to go get something to eat. My stomach's been actually growling at me for the last hour. So I am hungry. I want to thank you guys all for watching and helping me figure out where to move forward with the channel. Smokey, your 2 ideas are amazing and helped me out a lot. I want to thank you guys all for watching and have a great day.